Pioneering AI Governance, 3 groundbreaking laws set to transform data center ethics and human flourishing. Introduction. The rise of artificial intelligence AI has ushered in an era of unprecedented technological advancement, but it has also raised significant ethical concerns, particularly in the realm of data centers. As AI continues to integrate into various sectors, the need for robust governance structures becomes increasingly critical. In response, 3 groundbreaking laws have been introduced aimed at revolutionizing the ethical frameworks governing AI in data centers, ultimately promoting human flourishing. This report delves into these legislative efforts, their implications for AI ethics, and their potential to shape a more humane technological landscape. 1. Emerging legislation. In recent years, there has been a marked increase in legislative initiatives aimed at addressing the ethical implications of AI. 3 key laws have emerged that seek to establish comprehensive standards for data privacy, security, and overall human well-being. The AI Transparency Act. This law mandates organizations to disclose their data collection, processing, and usage practices. By enforcing transparency, the AI Transparency Act aims to empower individuals with knowledge about how their data is being utilized, fostering trust in AI technologies. The Accountability in AI Act. This legislation holds companies responsible for the outcomes of their AI systems. It establishes mechanisms for accountability, ensuring that developers and operators of AI technologies can be held liable for any adverse effects resulting from their use. This law marks a significant step towards corporate responsibility in the AI landscape. The Human-Centric AI Design Act. This law promotes the development of AI systems that prioritize human capabilities and societal well-being. It encourages designers and developers to create technologies that enhance human experiences rather than replace human roles, ensuring that AI contributes positively to society. 2. Global and national perspectives. The need for robust AI governance has gained recognition across the globe. Leaders and policymakers recognize that establishing ethical frameworks for AI is essential for fostering innovation while safeguarding public interests. Various countries are beginning to adopt regulatory frameworks that reflect their unique socio-cultural contexts while adhering to international best practices. In the European Union, for example, the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR) has set a precedent for data privacy, influencing AI governance discussions worldwide. Meanwhile, in the United States, the proposed laws emphasize accountability and transparency, reflecting a growing commitment to ethical AI practices. This global perspective fosters collaboration among nations, enabling the sharing of best practices and the development of a cohesive approach to AI governance. As countries navigate their regulatory landscapes, they must balance innovation with ethical considerations to ensure the responsible deployment of AI technologies. 3. Common themes in legislation. The emerging laws share several common themes that underscore the importance of ethical AI governance. Transparency. A fundamental principle across the legislative landscape is the emphasis on transparency. The laws require organizations to provide clear information regarding their data practices, enabling users to understand how their information is used and ensuring responsible data management. Accountability. The need for accountability is paramount in AI governance. The legislation introduces mechanisms that hold companies liable for the impacts of their AI systems, fostering a culture of responsibility among developers and operators. Human-centric design. A core theme of the proposed laws is the focus on human flourishing. The legislation advocates for the design of AI systems that prioritize human capabilities, promoting technologies that enhance societal well-being rather than detracting from it. 4. Differentiating factors. While the overarching goals of ethical AI governance are widely recognized, differences in specific approaches arise among various jurisdictions. Regulatory strictness. Some regions advocate for stringent regulatory measures to ensure compliance with ethical standards, while others propose more flexible frameworks that encourage innovation alongside ethical considerations. This divergence reflects the varying priorities of governments in balancing technological advancement with ethical imperatives. Cultural perspectives. Different jurisdictions may prioritize specific ethical principles based on cultural perceptions of technology's role in society. For instance, some cultures may emphasize individual privacy rights while others may focus on collective societal benefits. This variability necessitates tailored approaches to AI governance that resonate with local values. 5. Timeline of developments. The conversation surrounding AI governance has evolved significantly over the past decade. Late 2010s, discussions on AI ethics gained momentum, leading to the establishment of international coalitions advocating for responsible AI practices. 2020, several countries began drafting legislation aimed at regulating AI, focusing on the ethical implications of data centers and AI technologies. 2023, key laws were introduced in multiple jurisdictions, marking a significant shift towards comprehensive AI governance frameworks that prioritize ethical considerations. Conclusion. The integration of ethical considerations into AI and data center operations is crucial for fostering a technological landscape that promotes human flourishing. The introduction of pioneering laws reflects a growing commitment to establishing ethical frameworks that prioritize transparency, accountability, and human-centric design. As these legislative efforts continue to evolve, the collective actions of governments, organizations, and civil society will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of AI ethics. The dialogue surrounding AI governance is ongoing, necessitating continuous adaptation to ensure that the benefits of AI are realized without compromising ethical standards. By fostering collaboration and sharing best practices, stakeholders can work towards a future where AI technologies enhance human capabilities and contribute positively to society, paving the way for a more ethical and prosperous world. The content discusses the rapidly evolving landscape of AI governance, focusing on recent legislative efforts aimed at ensuring ethical practices in data centers and promoting human flourishing. Here are some counterintuitive insights extracted from the key points. 1. Innovative legislation versus innovation stifling. While it's generally assumed that strict regulations can stifle innovation, the emerging laws aim to create a balance between ethical guidelines and fostering innovation. This suggests that well-structured regulations can actually support technological development rather than hinder it. 2. Global consensus versus cultural divergence. It may seem counterintuitive that there is a global consensus on the need for AI governance while countries are simultaneously adopting vastly different regulatory frameworks. This indicates that while the urgency for governance is recognized worldwide, national identities and cultural contexts significantly influence the approach to AI ethics. 3. Transparency leading to trust. The push for transparency in AI operations is often viewed as a burden by organizations. However, the legislation posits that transparency can lead to increased public trust in AI technologies. This challenges the notion that more disclosure will always lead to more scrutiny and skepticism. Instead, it may foster an environment where users feel safer and more informed. 4. Accountability as a catalyst for responsibility. The idea of holding companies accountable for AI decisions may seem like a deterrent that could lead to excessive caution in AI development. Yet the new laws frame accountability as a means to encourage responsible innovation. This counterintuitive perspective suggests that accountability can actually empower organizations to take bold steps in AI development while ensuring ethical considerations are met. 5. Human-centric design versus automation anxiety. The focus on human-centric AI design challenges the prevailing fear that AI will replace human jobs. Instead, the legislation advocates for AI systems that enhance human capabilities, suggesting a paradigm shift in how we perceive the relationship between humans and technology. This counters the narrative that AI development is inherently at odds with human employment and well-being. 6. Regulatory flexibility versus strict compliance. the idea that some regulatory frameworks advocate for flexibility while maintaining ethical standards contradicts the common belief that regulations are inherently rigid. This highlights that adaptive governance can exist alongside ethical imperatives, facilitating a landscape where innovation and responsibility coexist. 7. Ethics as an ongoing dialogue. The notion that ethical considerations in AI should be a continuous conversation rather than a one-time implementation challenges the static view of regulations. This suggests that ethical frameworks need to evolve with technology, indicating a dynamic relationship between AI development and ethical governance that is often overlooked. 8. Stakeholder collaboration versus isolation. The expectation that governments and organizations will act independently on AI governance is countered by the emphasis on collective efforts among various stakeholders. This observation reveals a shift towards collaborative governance models where multiple entities work together to shape AI ethics, challenging the notion that regulation can effectively occur in isolation. In summary, the insights presented reflect a nuanced understanding of how emerging laws and frameworks are redefining AI governance. They highlight the complexities and counterintuitive aspects of balancing ethical considerations with innovation, accountability, and cultural differences. In the context of the ongoing discourse surrounding AI governance, particularly as it pertains to data centers and ethical frameworks, certain critical components often escape widespread attention despite their potential to substantially influence the trajectory of AI development and deployment. Here are several overlooked yet significant aspects that merit deeper exploration. 1. The role of human flourishing in AI governance. While many discussions focus on data privacy and security, the concept of human flourishing is frequently underexplored. This idea transcends mere compliance with regulations. It emphasizes the potential of AI technologies to enhance human capabilities and societal well-being rather than merely avoiding harm. Significance. The integration of human flourishing into AI governance can redefine the objectives of technology development from profit-driven motives to ones that prioritize societal benefit. This shift could lead to innovations that support mental health education and social equity, fundamentally changing how AI is perceived and implemented in society. 2. The importance of transparency beyond compliance. Transparency in AI operations is often mentioned, but the depth of what this entails is frequently overlooked. It is essential not only for compliance with new laws but also for fostering public trust and understanding of AI technologies. Comprehensive transparency involves disclosing algorithmic decision-making processes, data sourcing, and the potential biases inherent in AI systems. Significance. A deeper commitment to transparency can empower users and stakeholders to make informed decisions about their interactions with AI. It can also foster a culture of accountability within organizations that are developing AI technologies, mitigating risks of misuse and enabling more responsible innovation. 3. The need for dynamic regulatory frameworks. While some proposals advocate for strict regulations, others suggest flexible frameworks that encourage innovation. The balance between regulation and innovation is nuanced and requires ongoing dialogue and adaptation. Dynamic regulatory frameworks that can evolve in response to technological advancements and societal shifts are crucial. Significance. Static regulations may become quickly outdated in the fast-evolving field of AI. By adopting a more flexible approach, governments can promote innovation while still safeguarding public interests. This adaptability can also encourage collaboration between regulators and tech developers, fostering an environment where ethical considerations are integral to the development process. 4. The cultural context of AI ethics. Different jurisdictions prioritize various ethical principles based on cultural, social, and economic contexts. While there is a push for global standards in AI governance, local adaptations are necessary to address specific societal needs and values. Significance. Understanding and respecting cultural differences in the perception of technology can lead to more effective governance frameworks. Tailoring regulations to reflect the values of diverse populations can enhance public acceptance and compliance, ultimately leading to more successful implementations of AI technologies. 5. Accountability mechanisms for AI decisions. The theme of accountability is critical but often superficially addressed in discussions about AI ethics. Establishing clear accountability mechanisms for AI-related decisions involves not only determining who is responsible for AI outcomes, developers, companies, users, but also how accountability is enforced. Significance: without robust accountability measures, the risks of unethical AI deployment increase significantly. Clearly defined accountability can deter negligence and promote responsible AI practices. Ensuring that stakeholders are incentivized to prioritize ethical considerations in their work. 6. Intersection with broader societal issues. The implications of AI governance extend beyond technology and ethics. They intersect with broader societal issues such as inequality, discrimination, and access to technology. The legislative focus on ethical AI needs to consider these intersections to avoid exacerbating existing disparities. Significance: a holistic approach to AI governance that incorporates social justice perspectives can ensure that AI technologies contribute positively to society rather than deepen existing inequalities. This awareness can drive the creation of inclusive technologies that serve diverse populations equitably. 7. Engagement with civil society. While governments and organizations are the primary actors in shaping AI governance, the role of civil society and public engagement in these discussions is often minimized. Engaging a broad spectrum of stakeholders, including marginalized communities, can provide valuable insights and promote more inclusive policymaking. Significance: civil society engagement can democratize the governance process, ensuring that diverse voices and perspectives are considered in shaping AI regulations. This inclusivity can lead to more effective and socially responsible AI systems as stakeholders can contribute their unique experiences and needs. 8. The long-term vision for AI ethics. Discussions around AI governance often focus on immediate regulatory responses to current challenges without a long-term vision for the ethical landscape of AI. Establishing a forward-looking perspective can help guide the development of laws that not only address current issues but also anticipate future challenges. Significance: a long-term vision allows for strategic planning in AI governance, ensuring that ethical considerations are not merely reactive but proactive. This foresight can help cultivate a sustainable technological ecosystem that prioritizes ethical standards and human flourishing over time. Conclusion: as pioneering laws surrounding AI governance continue to develop, these overlooked aspects offer critical insights that could influence the effectiveness and integrity of such frameworks. By emphasizing human flourishing, robust transparency, dynamic regulatory approaches, cultural sensitivity, clear accountability, a holistic societal perspective, civil engagement, and a long-term vision, stakeholders can create a more ethical and inclusive AI landscape. The ongoing dialogue around these issues is vital for ensuring that AI technologies are developed and deployed in ways that align with societal values and promote the well-being of all individuals. Here are the 4 most valuable points derived from the content regarding AI governance and its implications for ethical data center operations and human flourishing. 1. Emerging legislation and ethical frameworks. The introduction of new laws focused on AI governance marks a significant shift in how data centers operate. These laws are designed to establish ethical standards that prioritize not only data privacy and security but also the enhancement of human well-being. By creating frameworks for responsible AI usage, these legislative efforts aim to align technological advancements with societal values. This is crucial for fostering a trust-based relationship between technology providers and users, ultimately ensuring that AI systems contribute positively to human life rather than detracting from it. 2. Global and national perspectives on AI governance. The conversation around AI governance is gaining traction on a global scale, with various countries recognizing the importance of robust regulatory frameworks. There is a noticeable trend where nations adopt governance models that are tailored to their socio-cultural contexts while also adhering to international best practices. This dual approach not only encourages innovation within the AI sector but also prioritizes public interest and ethical considerations. The collaboration and dialogue among global leaders in this arena suggest a collective commitment to shaping a responsible future for AI technologies. 3. Key themes: transparency, accountability, and human-centric design. Across the emerging laws and regulations, several common themes have surfaced. Transparency is emphasized, requiring organizations to be clear about how they collect, process, and use data. This openness builds trust and ensures users are informed about AI systems. Accountability is another critical theme where companies must take responsibility for the implications of their AI technologies, fostering a culture of ethical development. Lastly, the focus on human-centric design highlights the commitment to enhancing human capabilities and societal well-being, steering AI development away from merely replacing human roles towards augmenting human potential. 4. Differentiating factors and regulatory approaches. While there is a consensus on the need for ethical AI governance, distinct approaches to regulation are emerging across different jurisdictions. Some regions advocate for stricter regulatory measures to enforce ethical standards, while others propose more flexible frameworks that allow for innovation without compromising ethical principles. This divergence reflects cultural differences and varying perceptions of technology's role in society. Understanding these nuances is crucial for stakeholders as they navigate the evolving landscape of AI governance. Ensuring that regulations foster both ethical considerations and technological advancement. These points not only encapsulate the current state of AI governance but also set the stage for deeper discussions on the evolving relationship between technology and ethics, the role of legislation in shaping this relationship, and the impact on human flourishing in a data-driven world. Here are 3 historical cases that resonate with the theme of pioneering governance and ethical frameworks in technology akin to the emerging laws for AI governance and data center ethics. 1. The Nuremberg Trials, 1945 to 1946. The Nuremberg Trials were a series of military tribunals held after World War II to bring Nazi war criminals to justice. This landmark case established crucial precedents in international law, particularly regarding accountability for actions taken under the guise of following orders or national policies. Relevance to AI governance. Just as the Nuremberg trials emphasized individual accountability for actions that resulted in widespread harm, emerging AI governance frameworks prioritize holding AI developers and companies accountable for the ethical implications and consequences of their technologies. The trials highlighted the importance of establishing ethical standards that transcend national borders, paralleling the global consensus needed for responsible AI governance. 2. The Civil Rights Act, 1964. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 was a pivotal piece of legislation in the United States that outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. This act aimed to promote equality and protect the rights of individuals in various areas, including employment, education, and public accommodations. Relevance to AI governance. Similar to how the Civil Rights Act sought to create equitable opportunities and protect individual rights, new AI governance laws are being designed to ensure that AI technologies promote human flourishing and do not perpetuate biases or discrimination. The focus on ethical standards in AI development reflects a broader commitment to human rights and social justice, paralleling the objectives of the Civil Rights Act. 3. The Geneva Conventions, 1949. The Geneva Conventions are a set of treaties that establish international legal standards for humanitarian treatment in war. They focus on the protection of individuals who are not participating in hostilities, such as civilians, and provide guidelines for the humane treatment of prisoners of war. Relevance to AI governance. Just as the Geneva Conventions aim to ensure ethical conduct in warfare and protect human dignity during conflicts, emerging AI governance laws strive to establish ethical guidelines for AI systems. ensuring that they are designed and implemented with respect for human rights and dignity. The principles of accountability and transparency in AI operations echo the humanitarian principles enshrined in the Geneva Conventions, emphasizing the obligation to safeguard human welfare in technological advancements. Conclusion. These historical cases illustrate the evolution of ethical governance in response to societal needs and challenges. They reflect the ongoing struggle to balance technological advancement with ethical considerations, a theme that is increasingly relevant in the context of AI governance and data center ethics today. As societies continue to grapple with the implications of emerging technologies, these precedents can guide the development of robust frameworks that prioritize human well-being and accountability. Future outlook: pioneering AI governance and its impact on data center ethics and human flourishing. The landscape of AI governance is rapidly evolving, and the predictions for the future indicate significant transformations in how data centers operate within ethical frameworks. As we look towards 2026 and beyond, three groundbreaking laws are poised to catalyze a new era in data center ethics and human flourishing. Here are the key predictions regarding this transformative journey. 1. Strengthen legal frameworks for AI ethics. Prediction: by 2026 we will see the implementation of comprehensive legal frameworks that govern the ethical use of AI in data centers globally. These frameworks will not only mandate transparency and accountability but will also establish clear consequences for non-compliance. Rationale: as AI technologies continue to permeate various sectors, the need for robust legal standards becomes more pressing. Governments will likely collaborate internationally to create harmonized regulations that promote ethical AI while allowing innovation. This will include stringent guidelines on data privacy, ensuring that user consent and data protection are prioritized. 2. Enhanced transparency and accountability measures. Prediction: future laws will mandate unprecedented levels of transparency in AI operations, requiring data centers to provide detailed disclosures about data usage, algorithmic decision-making processes, and AI system functionalities. Rationale: the public demand for accountability in AI systems will drive this shift. Laws will enforce requirements for organizations to publish regular reports on AI performance, bias audits, and data handling practices. This transparency will foster trust between consumers and AI providers, ultimately leading to a more informed public discourse on AI's role in society. 3. Human-Centric AI Design as a legal requirement. Prediction: by 2026, human-centric design principles will become a legal requirement for AI systems deployed in data centers. This will ensure that technologies are developed to enhance human capabilities rather than replace them. Rationale: as societies grapple with the implications of automation in AI, there will be a growing recognition of the importance of prioritizing human flourishing in technology design. Legislation will encourage or require the integration of ethical considerations in the development lifecycle of AI systems, ensuring that they are aligned with societal values and contribute positively to human welfare. 4. Impact of cultural context on AI governance. Prediction: different jurisdictions will reflect their unique socio-cultural contexts in their AI governance frameworks, leading to a diverse landscape of regulations worldwide. Rationale: as countries develop their AI laws, the variations will highlight cultural differences in technology perception and ethical priorities. For instance, nations with strong privacy traditions may impose stricter data protection laws, while others may focus on innovation and economic growth. This diversity will foster a global dialogue on best practices, encouraging cross-border collaborations and shared learning. 5. International cooperation and standardization. Prediction: we will see increased international cooperation aimed at creating standardized ethical AI regulations, with global coalitions emerging to address cross-border challenges related to AI governance. Rationale: the global nature of AI technology requires collective action. As AI systems often operate across borders, inconsistent regulations can create gaps in accountability. International bodies such as the United Nations or specialized coalitions will likely facilitate discussions to establish common ethical standards, enabling countries to align their regulations while respecting local contexts. 6. Public engagement and civil society involvement. Prediction: there will be a significant increase in public engagement and civil society involvement in shaping AI governance, leading to more democratic and inclusive regulatory processes. Rationale: as awareness of AI's societal implications grows, citizens will demand a voice in the regulatory process. This will encourage governments to involve stakeholders from various sectors, including academia, industry, and civil organizations, in the debate around AI ethics. Such inclusive approaches will ensure that diverse perspectives are considered, resulting in more equitable and effective governance. 7. Ethics in AI education and training. Prediction: educational institutions will incorporate AI ethics into their curricula, preparing future leaders and developers to prioritize ethical considerations in their work. Rationale: as AI continues to shape industries, the demand for professionals who understand the ethical implications of technology will rise. Educational programs will evolve to include robust training on ethical AI practices, fostering a new generation of technologists who are committed to human flourishing and responsible innovation. Conclusion: the future of AI governance is set to transform the landscape of data centers, enhancing ethical standards and promoting human well-being. As pioneering laws emerge, they will reshape the operational frameworks in which AI technologies function. By 2026, we can anticipate a more comprehensive, transparent, and human-centric approach to AI governance, driven by international cooperation, public engagement, and a commitment to ethical principles. The ongoing dialogue among governments, organizations, and civil society will be crucial in navigating this complex terrain and ensuring that the benefits of AI are harnessed responsibly and equitably.